right from the start. So very happy with performance like that straight off the one.
Yeah, Jim. I mean, it's probably. I just thought. We're obviously disappointed to lose last week, but probably more than that, we were just disappointed with our performance. So it was really important that we came back here and fixed that, And so we had a pretty honest conversation on Monday, first as staff and then as players. Just, there's a certain standard that we expect from each other, and we didn't deliver that in Durban last week. So it was important that we reacted to that and did more of the things that we expect of each other.
Did you feel that was that your best performance this season?
Yeah, I think as a complete 80 minutes probably, Wayne, I would say. Yeah. I mean, I think the big sort of the growth for us is probably in this game last year towards the back end of the year, we really faded away at the back end of the game, and I felt we really finished strongly in the game. And so there's lots of little bits where we've improved, I think, in things, but I think first and foremost, rugby is a contact sport, and last week, we didn't front up physically to the Sharks team, and it was important that we made a statement with our physicality this week.
But it seemed to me too that when you got to that 25-6 lead, there was no let up. I mean, I know it took you a while to score again, but Wilgenia, Quaid, they were both playing almost test match like football. Yeah,
and I think to the Reds' credit, I think the Reds kicked very smartly against the Brumbies last week, so we worked a lot on that this week, and we just strategically, I think, played smarter than maybe we have in some previous games, and that's a good sort of growth area for us.
Are you getting a bit nervous though until that try just before half time?
And I'm nervous till the 79th minute and 1 second left. So. I think combined with the travel, obviously coming back and on the back of a disappointing performance, we're happy with the way that we played tonight, which is important. And I think we fall from 6 now, but the important thing is that we've won 2 away Aussie derbies, which is good, and we've also got our longest or heaviest travel block behind us now. So we need to consolidate now this week at home. One of the things that happens when you travel is that you miss out on training time. You don't have 15 on 15 on tour, and so I felt that some pieces of our game haven't progressed as quickly as we would have while we were away. So we need to capitalise on the fact that we've got a full squad back training this week for the first time in 3 weeks, and really utilise that to keep improving, keep moving forward.
Angus, it seemed throughout the game there was a lot of sort of backslapping and teeing up going on, particularly when you guys getting penalty calls going away and stuff like that. Was that part of, I guess, sort of as a response to the performance in Durban and the chat that you had, that everyone was sort of trying to lift each other?
Yeah, obviously hadn't played into our expectations the last couple of weeks, and big one was that set piece, and when we were getting the results of that set piece, you grow from confidence with that. So that was a big driver for tonight's performance.
Dave, you've been around quite all week. How much do you think it meant to come up here and have a really strong performance?
Yeah, I mean, I think both of those guys, this place is very means a lot to them, and I think at different times they've shown that emotion, or they've let that emotion come out, which is great, I think the reality of professional sport is that very few people stay at one team for their whole careers, So I'm delighted that they're part of our family now, and they've obviously bought in, really well, and I think they're just really popular in the team, So and they were instrumental tonight in controlling the game and the tempo of the game, and but as I say, I mean, this is a special place for them, and I think they've also been very grateful for all the support that we still get from Queenslanders. Like a lot of those people are still sending messages of support and things like that through different channels, which is also great. So.
How is just Will might have to go to hospital with the cheekbone?
Yeah, he's actually just got an infection in there, so it's not from the game. So he'll go and get it sorted, and they expect him to be out tomorrow. If he's not out tomorrow, then he'll fly back probably Monday, but he should be fine by tomorrow.
So there's nothing structured?
No, it happened before the game. I don't know. something's bitten him or something. I'm not sure.
So is it likely to spend a night in hospital?
Yeah, he'll get it. He'll just get antibiotics to calm it down.
Is it spider bite or anything exotic like that?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what Willie gets up to in his spare time. So,
Any injuries to speak of in your camp?
no, touch wood, we've come out of that okay as well. So that's a bit of luck for us.
Angus, you seem to be leading very much some of the hassling defence, trying to pressure the passing and whatever the Reds. That's a role you like, and felt it was pretty effective.
Yeah, we put a lot of emphasis on our defence and line speed. That's part of my game that I probably like to do. So yeah, enjoy that part of defence.
It certainly worked very effectively.
Yeah, I know the ball was pretty slippery out there tonight, so the more line speed we can get it, the tougher it is for the attack.
David, you kind of mentioned there that you won 4 out of 6, got through the travel patch, and you're now on top of the Aussie conference with the Waratahs losing. That must also be a big boost as well, mate.
Yeah, I think probably the thing I've learned in this job is that you're never too up and you're never too down. You're never going as well as you think you are, and you're never going as badly as you think you are. You know, like next week's a huge challenge. I mean, I actually think the Sunwolves are, you know, they play some really good rugby. They're very well coached, and they'll have their tails up as well. You know, so the challenge is for us to enjoy this, because I think sometimes last year we maybe didn't enjoy our wins enough. But enjoying wins creates an energy, but then you know you can't go over the top of it, because next week's another big challenge. It's just the nature of the competition. But I think sleeping in our own beds for a change and all that sort of stuff will be good.
Angus, how brutal were you guys to each other on Monday morning in that chat? I guess you had to be really open and frank with each other after South Africa. How hard did it get at times?
Yeah, we reviewed pretty hard. I think just that intensity level. We weren't, bringing on against the Sharks. We're going away from our game, so on Monday it was pretty tough. Had a couple of good days of training, and obviously it resulted in good performance tonight.
Is that really important, Dave, after just missing the finals last year, that everyone really is very honest with each other and how they perform?
Yeah, I mean, I think the one demand that we have of people in our environment is that they work to get better every day. Do you know what I mean? And I just felt on our trip to Durban, for whatever reason, that hadn't happened, but staff and players, myself included. And so we just had to, just put that on the table. That's not acceptable, what happened there. Not from a score point of view, but from a performance and a I guess, development point of view. We let ourselves down, and it was really important that people responded to that, it's great to see that they did. Yeah.